Ladies and gents, how are you doing? Fantastic news. I know it's all been doom and gloom lately, so there is some fantastic news for a change. I'm sure you're all going to be over the moon. What are you looking at here? What are you looking at? Well, I'll tell you what you're looking at. It's the fantastic news. From the Telegraph, British taxpayers are funding Kenyan sex chatbot. Pleasure-oriented app launched as part of a £41 million scheme did little to improve sexual health. Academics found. Yep, there you go. Fantastic news, isn't it? You can't get a dentist appointment, you can't get a doctor's appointment, but you have helped with £41 million of your money fund an digital African robot tug-bot. Brilliant, that, isn't it? Okay, if you couldn't tell, I was being sarcastic, obviously. £41 million. Imagine what the British government could have done with that money. Imagine. You're basically living in the third world. You can't see a doctor, you can't see a dentist, but they've spent 41 million quid of your money making sure that random Africans halfway across the world can talk to a cyborg sex bot. They are just fully taking the slash now, aren't they? It's unbelievable. To quote Bricktop, are you taking the piss? Yeah, they are. They are. This is from the Telegraph. I'm not making this stuff up. It's a reputable source. It's happening. It's happening. Your dad's pulling his own teeth out with a pair of pliers because he can't get a dentist, but you're paying for Africans to wank themselves senseless whilst talking to some sexy software. It's unbelievable. Oh yeah, and before anyone starts, I wasn't making that up either. People are pulling their own teeth due to their inability to get urgent NHS dental care, watchdog fines. So you might think I was joking there. No. Grandpa's yanking his own teeth out because we had to send 41 million quid to Africans. And that's the Guardian report on it. They'd do anything they can to cover for the androgynous android in Downing Street, won't they? It's unbelievable. Anyway, before I go mental and blow a gasket, let's at least read the story. Okay, so this pleasure-oriented app did less than nothing to improve sexual health. Well, it probably did something. At least it might have, encouraged them to wank themselves silly. You can't give anyone AIDS if you're just wanking, can you? There she is. Look, hello, my name's Nina. I'm here to help you with your sexual and reproductive health information. Hey, to be fair, that's actually a lot less damning than I thought it was going to be. Our government being the way it is, I'd assumed that we'd be like flying Diane Abbott out there and she'd be like spitting on it and guiding them in. Okay, the Telegraph's disclosing that this pleasure-orientated sex bot was built as part of a £41 million UK aid programme which aims to invest in radical technology solutions to issues in the developing world. Marvellous. I'm mega pleased that the British government's investing in radical technology solutions in third world countries while your mother and father are having to do their own dentistry with a Leatherman. Yeah, brilliant news. The Nina chatbot was described as a pleasure-oriented digital companion for young people exploring sexual health and aimed at those between the ages of 18 and 24. Right, as usual, can we just call this what it is? It's money laundering. It's money laundering. It doesn't cost £41 million to make a dog shit app, does it? It costs about £100,000. What do? Pay a team of 4 nerds for 3 months. Voila, that's how it works. You don't need any special equipment. It's 2025. You've got an office and a few desktop PCs with a decent CPU and GPU combo, and voila, you can make an app. It's a piece of piss. This is £40 million going in some slithering, slimy, lying politician's arse pockets, and them lot thinking you're daft enough to swallow it. The Nina chatbot was described as a pleasure-oriented digital companion for young people exploring sexual health and aimed at those between the ages of 18 and 24. Other projects that have received taxpayer funding, so 41 million's the tip of the iceberg, got you. That includes Pays You Chill, cold storage in Zambia, and smart contraceptive vending machines in Nairobi. Oh, God, this is amazing. I don't know if I've told you about this story, but I was told by a Matlow surgeon when I was a Bootneck that they spent all this money sending a team of medical professionals to Sierra Leone right? And they were showing the people on the beach one day how condoms worked. And they did this by rolling a condom over a banana. And they were like, you get the air out and you put it on like this, and then nobody catches the AIDS. Okay. And then a year later, they realised that the numbers weren't going down and everybody was still catching the AIDS. So they flew over there to have a look and investigate. And what did they find? Well, they were walking around and they found that all the bananas up the trees had condoms on them. Okay, because the locals think black magic and voodoo is a thing, not medical science. So if there has ever been a definition of pissing into the wind, it's sending smart contraceptive machines to Nairobi, because those people think that the ghosts of their long dead ancestors will protect them from diseases, or that violating a baby will transfer the Ebola and the AIDS into them. So this is the literal definition of pissing money away, you stupid, incompetent, thieving crooks. Again, I think it's not incompetence. I think it's money laundering. I think it's theft. It's the British politician stealing from you because they can't just pay it directly into the bank account. So what they do is they tell the taxpayers a lie and so they spend 41 million quid on a sex bot, and then they put 40 million quid in their arse pockets. That's what they're doing. Look at the machine as well. Kimanga. You can get it. Condoms, pads and peanuts. Operating instructions. I guarantee nobody read those operating instructions. In fact, someone will have jammed the cock straight in that slot. that machine will have been covered in baby batter 2 days after they installed it. Anyway, let's sum up. MPs asked why taxpayers' money was being wasted on such schemes and called for a review of foreign aid spending. Dame Priti Patel said Britain is a country, not a charity. In this ever-changing world, UK aid must serve our national interests. Blah, 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 blah. Lee Anderson was based as usual and said it was proof that foreign aid needed slashing. Yes, it definitely does. And the Telegraph's revelations have led to calls for a review of the aid budget to reduce waste abroad. Review, consultation, inquiry. Or as I like to call it, bollocks, 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 bollocks. They're not going to do anything until we remove them. They're not going to care until we get rid of them. And may I say, I'm happy for us to spend a couple of million more on one vital piece of equipment, which is a gigantic electrified bench that we can start sitting these people on when we try them for treason and reintroduce capital punishment for the scum that lorded over us. That's just my opinion, though. If you disagree and you think sending £41 million to Kenya and, making some crusty, spunky machines is a brilliant idea, let me know in the comments as usual. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you all tomorrow. Toodle pip. Cheers.